Here at the World Bank Group, we've spent our history, more than 60 years, in building the evidence and data to support countries to change the way that their economies grow, to support private companies to see the opportunities that come with the emerging economies of the developing world, and finding ways to crowd in all forms of capital to support economic growth, which also supports development, supports greater social inclusion, supports equality, supports equity. We face the biggest challenge of our generation now, in that climate change threatens to turn so much of that progress around and back on itself. And we need your help. We have a lot of the data, we have a lot of the evidence. We can take the science and blend it with economics and show why it makes sense to invest against climate change now, even though it may be more expensive, even though it may be a penny on the pound, even though it may be another cent on the dollar now. It makes sense. But we need to tell the story in a way that people can understand that that small sacrifice now is going to be the kind of world that they will live in, that they will retire in, the kind of world that their children will live in, the kind of world that will be one where peace and equity are more likely, not less. We know from many other parts of our lives that even when the facts are looking us right in the face, whether it was smoking or whether it's other issues of public health, we don't necessarily act in our own best interest. And the same is true of energy efficiency, of switching to renewable energy, even though it's becoming even more competitive. The same is true now for conserving water. The same is true now for farming differently. The facts and the evidence are in front of our noses. They're in front of our leaders' noses, our political leaders, our religious leaders, our civic leaders. It's staring at us in the face. But we have to tell the story so that people are not frozen in inaction, but can be warmed into action. That's my appeal to you. We will be your ally, but we need your storytelling help with our evidence and data. Thank you.